Billy back here. Um, well, right now a lot of people are at home, and a lot of workplaces are closed down. So I'm just off this weekend. I go back Tuesday, but hopefully everyone's staying safe out there and trying not to go around a lot of people or anything, and just using common sense, hand washing, that kind of thing. But anyways, so WrestleMania 36 this year, I had tickets for it. The event was changed to where no fans were allowed to attend for safety concerns. I was a little disappointed at first, but in hindsight, they're doing what's best for the people. They're making it a 2-day event this year, and here's the thing. They're not going to have the battle royals because they're not supposed to have more than 10 people in the building at once, so the ring would be a confined space, so wouldn't be a good idea. So here's the thing, though. Um, Having the event be 2 days is actually a smart idea. You see a lot of concerts that have like festivals that are 2 or 3 days. What you could do is have Thursday night be your Hall of Fame night. Friday could be NXT TakeOver, and then you could do WrestleMania Saturday, Sunday, or vice versa, NXT Thursday, Friday the Hall of Fame, and that way if anyone on NXT's card is competing in WrestleMania, they have a day or two off depending on when they compete. So my buddy last year, he brought up a good point. We were watching WrestleMania live. We watched the kickoff show and the main show. It total lasted about from 4 to like 11:30 or so. So I mean, it was like 7.5 hours. So he said after the Kofi match that it was such an emotionally exhausting match. Everyone was invested winning Kofi to win. After that, you saw the energy in the arena start to die down. Really, though, I would say after the um, match between Triple H and Batista, everyone was tired. So the time Corbin and Angle came on, Balor and Lashley, and then the main event of Lynch, Rousey, and Charlotte, everyone was tired and ready to go home. So the idea would be, instead of having a kickoff show, you wouldn't have to have that. What you could do instead is have preview night be like during the week. So like you have Monday Night Raw, obviously. You wouldn't have Friday Night SmackDown that week because you'd have TakeOver. So what they could do is have Friday Night SmackDown be preview night. So you would show all the WrestleMania matches and talk about the matches. So that would be kind of your kickoff show, just a recap of everything that's happened leading up to all the matches. So idea would be the first night you could have the women's battle royal, the second night the men's battle royal. You could have two main events. So your first night could be the winner of the women's rumble, and the second night the winner of the men's, and then the next year switch it so go back and forth. That way both rumble winners are getting main event spots, unless it's like a retirement match where like let's say the women's Royal Rumble winner main event's night one, and then instead of having the main event Royal Rumble men's winner main event night two, you have that go on like next to last, and then you have a retirement match, like let's say Triple H versus Kane, loser retires. That could be a main event. So um, your fans wouldn't be too exhausted. You could start at 6. You could end between 9:30 and 10 each night. So 3.5, 4 hours max. So you still have 8 hour show, but you do 4 hours each night. So by the time 10 o'clock hits, 9:30, 10 hits, whenever you end it, everyone can go home, rest up, and then come back the next night ready to go. So it's actually a really good idea. And hopefully WWE does this every year from now on. Makes it a 2-night event because it should be a festival. So one ticket will get you into both nights, basically, of WrestleMania. And I see it as a win-win for everybody. Your wrestlers aren't wrestling in front of a worn-out crowd by the time the main event hits, and your fans aren't ready to go night-night before the main event even starts. So I think it's going to be a good. I think the matches were good last year. It was just the pacing of it that was off. And this year, looking at the card here so far, WrestleMania 36. So far, the confirmed matches, you have Brock and Drew McIntyre, which could be a very physical back and forth match. Rhea and Charlotte Flair, that's going to be an awesome match, showcase what those two talents can do. Becky and Shayna will be a very physical submission, probably style match. Goldberg and Roman will be hard hitting, it'll be a brawl. John Cena and The Fiend. Undertaker and AJ has been a very good story build. Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins will be great. Bayley versus Lacey Evans versus Dana Brooke versus Tamina versus Naomi versus Sasha Banks in a six-pack elimination match for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and The Miz and Morrison versus the winners of the New Day and the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. So you have 9 matches there, and that's too much for one night as far as like big matches. So what you do is you knock that in half, knock the card up to maybe 12 matches, 12, 14, 6 to 7 matches a night, 3 to 4 hour show each night, and then the fans aren't going to be tired. I'm all for the 2-day event. I'm gonna take a vacation week because I always take off WrestleMania week. So yeah, it's going to be a great time. So hopefully you guys like WrestleMania this year. Take care of yourselves. Stay in if you can. That's all I have for right now. We'll talk to you another time.